Right now, as you hear this message, a divine countdown has already begun. Archangel Michael is urgently reaching out, not with a whisper, but with a thunderous call to your soul. You have exactly 2 hours. That may sound strange. But the moment you're living in is no ordinary moment. A sacred window has opened, brief, powerful, and extremely rare. And if you miss it, this exact energy won't return again. This is not just a message. This is a divine intervention from the highest realms. Something is aligning for you that's been in motion for lifetimes, and Michael is standing guard over this sacred threshold, beckoning you forward before it disappears. You may have felt a sudden shift today. A strange sensation in your heart. An unexplainable urge to pause and reflect. That wasn't random. That was the energy of this divine sign trying to break through the noise of the world. Archangel Michael has been assigned to you in this moment, not to protect you from danger, but to wake you up from spiritual sleep. He knows you've been waiting for a sign. You've asked for confirmation, prayed for help, whispered your worries into the silence of night. And now, in this exact moment, the heavens have responded. But there's a condition: your soul must respond within the sacred timing. That is why the angelic realm has marked these next 2 hours as critical. Archangel Michael isn't just the angel of protection, he is the gatekeeper of divine timing. And today, he brings you a message that carries urgency, intensity, and divine fire. He wants you to understand that time in the higher realms doesn't move like time here on earth. When they say you have 2 hours, it's not a threat, it's an opening. A vortex. A divine corridor where energies can be shifted, where the invisible becomes visible, and where prayers can leap into manifestation. If your spirit has been tired, if your dreams have felt delayed, this is the reset you didn't even know you were waiting for. The reason Archangel Michael has chosen now is because something behind the veil is being prepared specifically for you. He sees blockages that you can't. He sees a spiritual contract that is finally due. And he knows that if you don't act, if you don't spiritually align during this short opening, the energy will move on to the next prepared soul. That is the way divine cycles flow. They wait for no one. So Michael is pleading with your heart to listen. Stillness is required. Faith is required. Surrender is required. And above all, awareness is required. You must know what's being offered to truly receive it. Have you noticed the signs lately? Repeating numbers like 1111 or 222 showing up everywhere? Sudden bursts of déjà vu? Dreams that feel more real than your waking life? These are not coincidences. These are divine fingerprints from the angelic realm. Michael says your intuition is already sensing something powerful, but your mind keeps trying to explain it away. Stop. Stop explaining. Start receiving. Because in these next 2 hours, something is unlocking on your behalf. A spiritual inheritance. A divine answer. A path you could never create on your own. You may be wondering why now. Why you? Michael wants you to know that your soul has reached a point of readiness. Even if your mind still doubts, your heart has grown wiser. The pain you've endured, the isolation, the repeated patterns, none of it was random. All of it was preparation for this divine encounter. There is something you were born to do, and the time to remember is now. You are not late. You are not lost. You are right on time. But the clock is ticking, not as a warning, but as a sacred countdown for your breakthrough. In the heavenly realms, when portals open, they shimmer like liquid gold. They pulse with a rhythm that only the awakened can hear. And Archangel Michael says you've been chosen to receive the pulse today. Not because you begged, not because you earned it, but because your soul signed up for this moment long before you entered this world. Somewhere in the sacred archives of your spirit, you knew that in one lifetime, at one moment, a divine bell would ring, and that bell is ringing now. That is why this message has found you. Michael urges you to silence distractions, to turn off the outside noise. Because this isn't about what's happening around you, it's about what's happening through you. The heavens are watching. Your angels are surrounding you. Your ancestors are whispering prayers in your name. All of them are waiting to see what you do with this rare moment. Will you receive the sign? Will you step into alignment? Or will you let it pass and wonder later why nothing changed? There is no fear in this message, only urgency wrapped in divine love. Archangel Michael never delivers timelines lightly. When he says 2 hours, he means it. In this time, your energy is most aligned. Your aura is most open. Your soul is most ready. This is when the veil is thinnest and your prayers can break through without resistance. He wants you to believe, not in the message itself, but in the feeling it's stirring within you. That electric hum in your chest. That's truth. That's your spirit remembering what it came here to do. You were not sent here to survive, you were sent here to activate. And this activation begins when you say yes. Not just with your words, but with your energy. Your choices. Your attention. These next 2 hours are a sacred invitation to turn inward and claim what is already yours. Let go of distractions. Let go of logic. Let go of every reason your mind offers to delay. Because the divine doesn't speak to your logic, it speaks to your essence. And your essence knows, this moment is real. Archangel Michael is watching. Not to judge you, but to guide you. He is your divine warrior, holding a sword of truth and protection. And as you step forward, he will clear the path. You are not alone. The divine has orchestrated this moment with precision, timing, and love. You were always meant to receive this. And now, you have exactly 2 hours. What you choose to do in this moment will echo far beyond it, and so the sacred clock continues to tick, not with pressure, but with divine purpose. Every second that passes is another opportunity to shift your alignment, to tune your spirit to the frequency of miracles. Archangel Michael is not here to force your transformation. He's here to remind you that the power is already inside you. You've simply forgotten how to listen. The world has been too loud. The doubts too frequent. The wounds too deep. But none of these things can overpower the truth that's being whispered into your soul right now. There is a reason why you are hearing this message in this exact moment. The angels are never random. They are never late. They show up with divine precision, and they've chosen now because you are entering a spiritual intersection, a place where one choice can open a door to everything you've been asking for. It's not about forcing an outcome. It's about stepping into alignment so your outcome can find you. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that this isn't a message of pressure. This is a message of power. You hold the key. But the lock responds to timing, and that timing is now. Do you remember a time when you almost gave up? When you felt so unseen, so unheard, that even the act of praying felt like shouting into an empty void? Michael saw that moment. He recorded every tear, every silence, every night you went to sleep hoping for a sign. That's why this divine window is so important. It's not just about what's coming. It's about restoring what was lost in those dark hours, your belief in timing, your trust in the divine, your faith in your own soul's journey. What's coming in the next 2 hours is not only a blessing, it's a restoration. As you receive this message, pause and become aware of your surroundings. The air feels different. There's a heaviness, a presence, a quiet hum. That's the angelic realm drawing near. Sometimes the signs aren't loud. They come as chills down your spine. A flicker in the corner of your eye. A whisper in your heart that says, "Pay attention." Archangel Michael doesn't need to shout. His energy is the sign. And if you are feeling anything stir within you now, emotion, clarity, even confusion, know that it's your soul waking up under his guidance. Michael also warns that distractions will try to pull you away during this time. Suddenly, things may feel chaotic. Your phone may ring. Doubts may surge. Your mind might try to rationalize its way out of this divine moment. Don't fall for it. That's the energy of resistance, the last attempt to keep you from receiving what is divinely yours. Stay centered. Stay connected. Because what you are about to receive doesn't just affect today, it changes the course of your timeline. The angels are not here to offer inspiration. They are here to initiate transformation. So many people pray for a sign, but when it comes, they miss it because it doesn't arrive in the way they expected. Michael says this sign is your answer. It may not come as a vision or a booming voice. It may come as a realization. A sudden release. A moment of absolute peace. That's the divine touching your reality. That's the veil parting. That's your sign. But it only becomes real when you acknowledge it. That's the soul's agreement. Heaven can open a portal, but you must choose to walk through it. Archangel Michael is not alone in this mission. He comes with the backup of legions. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they are all aligned right now, pushing forward this divine moment. That's why you may feel emotional for no reason. That's why you might suddenly feel exhausted or energized or both at once. Your spirit is adjusting to a higher frequency. That's not just emotion, it's preparation. The divine is preparing you for something that requires your full self. Not the version of you that is afraid. Not the version that doubts. But the version that remembers. You've been here before. In a past life, in another timeline, your soul has stood at the edge of a similar decision. And this time, you are meant to cross it. Michael wants you to feel the gravity of that. This is not just a day, it's a destiny checkpoint. And the next 2 hours are the window through which it enters. If you ignore this, it doesn't mean you're doomed. But it does mean you'll delay the very thing your soul is aching for. Why delay what's already aligned? Why hesitate when heaven has already prepared the path? There's something deeply sacred about a moment that doesn't repeat. It carries an energy unlike anything else. A softness. A stillness. A fire. And this is that kind of moment. Archangel Michael says you don't need to figure everything out right now. You just need to be willing. Willing to believe. Willing to receive. Willing to let go of the old stories that say you're not ready or not worthy. Because that's the lie. The truth is, you were chosen long before you ever doubted yourself. And this message is the divine reminding you of that ancient truth. If your heart feels heavy, let it. That heaviness is holy. That emotion is divine confirmation. Don't run from it. Feel it. Let it soften you. Let it crack open the places that have been hard for too long. Michael is not asking you to be perfect, he's asking you to be present. And in that presence, you will begin to notice the miracles already beginning to unfold. A shift in energy. A strange peace. A sudden clarity. These are the signs that the sacred clock is working in your favor. 2 hours. That is the divine agreement. Not a punishment. A portal. And as you align yourself within this sacred timing, you give the universe permission to work on your behalf. Your prayers are heard. Your name is known. Your heart is seen. And most importantly, your path is protected. Because Archangel Michael is not just delivering a message, he is standing with you, sword in hand, ready to cut away everything that no longer serves your divine destiny. If this message stirred something inside you, if even one part of your soul felt seen or spoken to, then this wasn't just a video, it was a divine wake-up call. And if you're still not subscribed, ask yourself, why are you holding back from something your spirit clearly resonated with? Hit that subscribe button right now, and turn on notifications, because messages like this don't come by accident. They come when your soul is ready. And the next one might be the exact breakthrough you've been praying for. Like this video if you felt the energy shift. It may seem small, but that one click sends out a wave of divine frequency into the algorithm, and to others who need this exact light right now. Share it with someone you care about, because you never know who's silently begging for a sign, and this could be the one that changes everything for them. Drop a comment below and write, I claim this divine timing, not just for engagement, but as a spiritual contract. Let the universe know you're aligned, you're ready, and you're not letting this moment slip by unnoticed. And if this message truly spoke to your heart, consider tapping super thanks. Your support helps carry this divine mission forward. It's not just generosity, it's a sacred exchange. You're not just thanking the channel, you're honoring the angels who chose to speak through it. This is your moment. Choose to rise. Choose to respond. Choose to align. Archangel Michael is watching. Now. It's your move.